Mast and Man series, Noble was a historian with his work. So I mean, his parents were artists. He kind of rejected that, and his dad was a painter, a post-impressionist painter. Noble was actually born in Paris, and he came to America in 1919, which he pointed out was the biggest year of launching of wooden-masted schooners in history, which when you think about that, you don't think of the 20th century as being a century of wooden-masted vessels. But he points out that it was the biggest launch year that year. He started off in Provincetown, Massachusetts, where his dad was the head of the Provincetown Art Association. They came to New York in the 20s, where his dad was big on the art scene. And that's when Noble got the job on schooners, the way I said. But Noble, of course, I would say genetics, was an artist, and got that from his family. But he was definitely he took his job as a sailor seriously, but also used his art to be historic preservationist, which we appreciate at the museum because our building is a National Historic Landmark. So it fits in with our values in many ways. So the Mast and Man series was essentially to give the viewer a sense of the danger, what sailors went through for millennia, moving goods, exploring the world, and everything was moved that way prior to the 20th century, prior to the late 19th century. So Mast and Man was about the relationship and mizzen boom tackle. We have here the oncoming night. So I mean, you get the sense of the danger of these men climbing out to the top of these masts on ropes to fix what they needed to fix, or to unfurl sails. So it appeals to maritime folks and to sailors. Because it's really rare amongst maritime art to kind of get this perspective, and only Noble could get this perspective by being a sailor. A lot of times you see maritime art, it's the artist was commissioned to do a portrait of a ship, so that the ship is out at sea or just close by, and the artist is clearly on land. So that's what makes Noble's work distinct. Even the waves being higher than the ship there. Yeah, it really speaks to the danger. And this, of course, too. This probably has Bayonne in the background. If I just get a little closer to it. No, that's Manhattan. Sorry. So Gleaner on the Flats. This is again. This is more of the end of the ship's life, where it was dismasted. Somebody is salvaging what they can from it. This is probably set in Bayonne because you can see Manhattan in the background, so you're probably, on the Bay, you're in Port Johnston here, and Staten Island will be over here. But he also did another series, Schooner's Progress. So that would be, whereas the Mast and Man series was focused on the sailor, Schooner's Progress was focused on the life of a schooner. When they overlap, of course, in this situation. So.